we want to accept all the strings of the language 0 raised to n, 1 raised to n, we have to design the single PDA that accepts all these strings. Okay, so on the basis of these kinds of transitions, we will design PDA for the same language. So here first we will take initial state. Here I have taken single state, but whenever we will have the change of state, then we will update the Q subscript. Okay, so first we will take initial state, that is Q0. Okay, so here is the case, like first we have to perform all push operations, and when we have done with all push operations, then we will start with pop operations. Okay, so change of operation will decide the change of state actually. So whenever we will finish all the push operations, then we will change the state. Okay, and according to that, if there is need of any transition to get it update, then we will add the respective transitions. Okay, so we will start with Q0. Then first transition is we are taking input symbol, that is 0. If we are reading 0 input and top of stack is Z0, then output will be 0 Z0, and we are moving to state Q1. Okay, now next we are in state Q1. Okay, now again the situation will be like we are reading 0 input and top of stack is now 0. Okay, so we have to perform again push operation, and here we have to accept all such strings that are coming for coming under the language 0 raised to n, 1 raised to n. Okay, so means this transition will be repeated, that is whenever we have 0 input and top of stack is also 0, then we have to perform push operations, and whenever we have the more zeros, then this transition will be repeated. Okay, so we are now in state Q1, and this will be the transition for the situation of input symbol 0 and top of stack 0. Okay, when we have finished all the zeros from input tape, after finishing of zeros we have ones here. Okay, so when we read one input symbol, and if top of stack is 0, then only we have to perform pop operation, and that will be represented as 1, 0 oblique empty. Okay, and now we will move to state Q2. Okay, and this will perform the first pop operation, and for the remaining ones we have to perform pop operation repeatedly, as we have 1 as input symbol, and if top of stack is 0. Okay, so this will be represented as we are reading input symbol 1, and if top of stack is 0, then we have to perform again pop operation. Okay, so when after finishing of all ones, then we will read empty symbol, means after finishing of these ones we have here empty, means that is the end of string, means there does not exist any symbol, means there exists empty. Okay, so if we read empty symbol, okay, if next transition will be like if we are reading empty and at that time top of the stack is Z0, then we have to perform no operation, that is acceptance through final state. Then we have to go to final state. Okay, so that will be represented as empty, Z0 Z0. Okay, and this will be my final state, that is QF. Okay, and if we want, that is the PDA with acceptance through empty stack, then we will have the alternative path, that is suppose we are reading empty symbol and top of stack is Z0, then we have to pop the top as Z0 also. Okay, so this will be common state, that is, and this will not be final state, and that is our Q3 state. Okay, and this will not be final state, and this will represent acceptance through empty stack. Okay, so this is our final PDA, that is accepting all the strings of 0 raised to n, 1 raised to n. So here we will update accordingly. So first transition will be, so that is Q0 0 0. So output state will be Q1. For this push operation, input state is Q1 and output state is also Q1. For this input state is Q1 and output state is Q2, and for this transition is going to be repeated, so we have to add here transition Q2 comma 1 comma 0 is equal to Q2 comma empty, because this is the cycle which is repeating the pop operation. Okay, so I have added one extra transition here. So for acceptance through final state, we have Q2 to Q2 empty Z0, so Q2 empty Z0, and for output state will be QF, and acceptance through empty stack, we have input state as Q2 and output state as Q3. Okay, so this is our final PDA for the language L is equal to 0 raised to n, 1 raised to n. Okay, so suppose we have entered wrong string, that is suppose 0 0 1 1 1. After this we have blank symbols, and before this also we have blank symbols. Okay, we will enter this string input to this PDA, designed PDA. We will cross check it. Okay, so what will happen for this? The situation will be like, first we have stack as top Z0. So first for this 0 we will have top as Z0, so we are moving from Z0 Q0 to Q1 by transition 0 Z0 0 Z0. Okay, so 0 Z0 means this will be pushed onto stack. Okay, now we have next symbol as 0, so again for this 0 we have the transition, that is 0 0. If we have situation like it, we are reading input symbol 0 and top of stack is 0, then we have to perform again push operation. So this will be again pushed onto stack. Okay, so this will be second 0. Okay, now we are in state Q1 again. Okay, now again next input symbol is 1. Okay, so for Q1, if we are reading input symbol 1 and top of stack is 0, then we have to perform pop operation. Okay, so here top will be popped, so this 0 will get popped. For this 1 we have popped 0 actually. So now next input symbol is again 1. So for this 1 situation will be like 1 input symbol is 1 and top of stack is again 0. So for this situation we have to perform pop operation. So this 0 will again popped out. Okay, means here again we have to perform pop. Now next we have input symbol 1. Okay, but for this 1, what will be the situation? Top of stack is now Z0. Okay, we are at state Q2, but we don't have transition to move here, because this represents the situation, that is we are reading input symbol 1 and top of stack is now Z0, because for these previous two ones we have popped these zeros. Okay, but we don't have now one more 0 to popped out. Okay, means what? We don't have equal number of ones followed after these zeros. Okay, means we have extra ones present in this string. Okay, means this string is wrong string, and this string should not be accepted by this PDA, because we have one extra one. Okay, so now we have here, we are at state Q2 and we don't have transition to move forward. Okay, means this transition, this string will not be going to accept state or acceptance through final state through this PDA, because this is the wrong string. We don't have number of zeros followed by equal number of ones. We have one extra one here. Okay, so like this we can cross verify whether our designed PDA is correct or not. Okay, hope so you have understood this video. If you have any queries, then please comment on it, and if you like my videos, then please do share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.